Student of 8th standard. Now question number 8th of exercise 8.2. Statement is Mr. Chadda bought some kilograms. The quantity is not given, that how much he bought actually rice, kilograms of rice, but he bought some kilograms of rice, rupees 60 per kg, and equal quantity. That means if he bought 10 kilogram for rupees 60, then again 10 kilogram of rice for rupees 30 also. If he mixed both kind of rice together, he sells at a 70 per kg. That means selling price of rice of both quantity, both 60 and 30, both quantity should be 70 per kg. We have to find the gain percent or loss percent. That means after selling he will get profit or loss. So firstly, let us assume, let the quantity of rice bought by Mr. Chadda, which is equals to 100. You can assume X also. Mr. Chadda, he bought 100 kilogram of rice. Let us assume. See, he bought 100 kilogram of rupees 60. So cost price of rupees 60 per kilogram of rice, which is equals to, see, 100 multiply with 60, that is equals to rupees 6,000. Next is he again bought equal quantity of rice for rupees 30 per kilogram. So cost price of rupees 30 per kilogram of rice is equals to 100 multiply with 30, that is equals to rupees 3,000. So, total is 9,000. We can write the total CP. Total cost price of rice, that is 3,000 plus 6,000, which is equals to rupees 9,000. Next, he mixed both the quantities together and sold it at a rupees 70 per kilogram. He mixed both quantities together. So selling price of both kind of rice is equals to, see, he sold it at rupees 70 per kg. So 200 multiply with 70. Now why I write with 200? Because 100 he purchased per 60 rupees per kilogram and 100 he purchased per rupees 30 kilogram. Sorry, per kilogram rupees 30. So it is written here he mixed both quantities, 100 and 100, 200. He mixed it both, so it becomes 200 quantity. So 200 kilogram multiply with rupees 70. This is the selling price of the rice of both kind of rice. So 200 multiply with 70, that is rupees 14,000. So this is the selling price of rice, total rice, we can write total quantities rice, and this is a cost price of the total rice. So selling price is greater than cost price, so it depicts profit, or we can write gain, which is similar. Selling price minus cost price. 14,000 minus 9,000, that is equals to rupees 5,000. Now gain percent is equals to gain divided by cost price multiply with 100. Gain is 5,000, cost price is 9,000, multiply with 100. So 500 divide by 9, which is equals to 55.56%. This is the gain that Mr. Chadda get on selling of both rice at rupees 70 per kilogram. Now next question is question number 9. Kumar bought a refrigerator for rupees 8,350 and spent it rupees 150 on its transportation and rupees 500 on its repair. That means these are included the overhead expenses, 150 for the transportation and 500 for the repair of the refrigerator. These are considered as overhead expenses, which is included in the cost of the refrigerator. So at what price should he sell it to make a gain of 12%? Now we have to calculate the selling price. On what price he will sell to get a gain of 12%. So first of all, we should write cost price of refrigerator, that is equals to rupees 8,350 plus 150 plus 500 plus rupees 150 plus rupees 500, because these are the overhead expenses. It will be included in the cost of the refrigerator. That's why we will add in the cost of refrigerator to get the total cost of the total cost of the particular item. So 8,350 plus 150 plus 500, which is equals to 9,000. So gain percentage is given. He want to gain by selling that item, that is 12%. On what price he will sell? That means we have to calculate the selling price. So selling price is equals to 100 plus, see now gain is given, so gain percent will be add, divide by 100, multiply with cost price. 100 plus gain percent is 12, divide by 100, multiply with 9,000. 100 plus 12, that is 112, divide by 100, multiply with 9,000. 112 multiply with 90, which is equals to rupees 10,080 rupees. So by selling that refrigerator on price 10,080 rupees, he will get 12% gain.